allowed to use these players in the second half after all?
I need some Tylenol.
Phillips to Wallace. Big Ben delivers. Ben Wallace with a poster dunk. Sixers have it to 2. Wallace challenges Mutombo and slams for 2.
Most consistent has come in the last 5 minutes.
With Billy Owens on the floor. McGrady blocked by Ben Wallace. Woo! Get out of the air. How to keep the ball inbounds and a block. Look at this thing.
Here it is. Eat it up, Ben. You're right, Fred. I mean, he keeps this thing in bounds. He controls it.
O'Neal deep in the post. Lots of contact there. Oh, what a block by Wallace. Wow. And a jump ball.
Wow. Now that was beautifully timed by Ben Wallace.
First quarter for the Bulls, and Deng misses the second back tap by Ben Wallace, who just checked back in, and Deng sets him up for a right-handed slam.
In the hands of Eddie Jones, but not for long. It's Mourning for the hook. Ben Wallace with his 6th block shot tonight. An incredible defensive evening for Ben Wallace, and a foul on Miami in the backcourt.
Hunter helping out. Baker alertly passed inside. Blocked by Ben. He stuffed Anderson. Hunter with hustle. Hamilton down the floor. To Ben! Over for Whitney. Whitney for 3. Rattles the cage. Ben Wallace the rebound. And man, did he jam it down with the right hand. Big Ben Wallace.
Keep putting the pressure on offensively. Pinch on Prince.
Oh, Ben Wallace up high and down hard. What a play. Foy in the crossover. Gets to the right. Blocked by Ben. He smacked it onto East Ninth. And it is still rolling. Down with the clock at 10 against Iguodala.
Gotta go.
Then against Hunter. Rams it down over Stephen Hunter, who was helpless.
Where did that come from?
Then against Maxfield, drives and tomahawks. Wow. Wow. And the crowd's going crazy here in Chicago.
Stuttering start to the game. But here we go, and it's knocked away by Ben Wallace. And Wallace with a jam, and a foul is called. You talk about a perfect start.
Number one concern, turnovers. You cannot turn the ball over here tonight. You must limit them, because the turnover will get them out on the...
Harrington trying to go up and around O'Clour, and Ben Wallace sends it out.
See, that's where Ben Wallace is great.
The ball is Corliss Williams at 9 on the clock. Williams under the basket, and here is Kenny Anderson driving around Jones, and a batted block by Wallace, and the foul on Barry.
Hamilton being defended by Van Exel. They lob it up, and Ben Wallace with a one-handed catch and jam.
And the shot clock. Jerome starts to drive. Blocked. Heinrich's got it. Lets it fly. No shot. Shot clock went off.
The 8th block shot by Ben Wallace.
Great hustle by Ben Wallace. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hamilton to Ben Wallace. Oh, you can see that coming. What a great look and a terrific pass. Now, this is a great pass. How's that for eye contact? Beautiful pass and terrific.
Turnover story. Not good so far. Elijah wants. Oh, Ben! Wow! Unbelievable block. You almost have to see it to believe it. Ooh. Hamilton with the lead. Ben Wallace with the stuff.
He's going to be able to just keep moving the most before the shot goes up.
Wallace against Wallace. Oh, what it is! Can you believe that shot? Ben Wallace on Rashid. That was remarkable.
Very fortunate that did not hit the shot clock.
Davis has missed on fast breaks tonight. Corliss Williamson misses, and Wallace follows with a jam. 19 points and 20 rebounds.
right in Jermaine O'Neal's grill. Now he goes, and Ben Wallace sends it back. Block number 18. Timeout.
Murphy driving. Ben Wallace blocking it out of bounds. Shot clock at 3.
Same place that Harry Dampier
thrives on is that fast break. Nice touch speed for a slam for Ben. Look at the Wallace dish, though. Rasheed is a fine teammate and a great passer on offense.
The game on the line. Kirilenko to try to win it. Blocked by Wallace! And a foul on Utah.
Both teams better than 50% from the floor. Knocked away by Kobe. Stack gets it back, turns, fires, no. But look at Ben Wallace with the windmill follow-up foot. Do you believe? Fox with the foul.
He didn't even have control of this.
A moment ago.
Bryant. Give and take with Shaq. Goaltending.
Ben Wallace did that on purpose, Al. He knew it was going in. He wants to show the intimidation factor. This reminds me of Patrick Ewing against Villanova. Just knock it out to scare him. He didn't care.
Crowd roars. Pistons by 22. Mike James to the rim. Ben with a follow-up flush. That was one thunder dunk, folks. It's 57-33.
O'Neal missing both free throw attempts. He's 3 out of 10. The Lakers are 11 of 19. Ben Wallace over Brian Russell.
The Detroit Pistons.
Campbell gets in early foul trouble. Shaq pulling his way down inside. Kobe still to take a shot. Back inside to Shaquille O'Neal. Nice drop step. Not goaltending. Nice block by Ben Wallace.
Chauncey Billups. Shaquille makes a nice move, but Ben is there waiting. Makes the block.
It's up middle. Isolation basketball.
Miller to the hole. Ben slided it away. He crushed it. Billups for 3.
Nice move. Billups to Wallace.
Yeah, he wants to back down Parker here.
And then he lays it off underneath, and Big Ben is getting free for those jams.
Of Gary Payton, and that's his size.
Payton losing it. Stolen by Wallace. He's out in front all alone. 21-18 on the steal by Big Ben. Foul is on Corliss Williamson.
And first.
There's Prince. And right there is Ben Wallace.
Well, if they can keep Parker on the outside, they'll force him to make the long jump shot. The key is try to keep him out of the paint.
Ben Wallace underneath. Nice. And he's able to stuff it.
That's right. Robinson and Wallace are such good defenders on the inside. They can't post up. As you see a great play by Atkins to Wallace. And I think that, Hubie, to go back to your point, I think that's why they put Curry in the game.
Can Detroit somewhat stymie Toronto in the early going?
Very good down in the low post, and has been shooting it. Not as well as he did early in the season, but has really brought some offensive punch to Detroit. As has Ben Wallace, who makes the turnaround, fall away jump shot. Pistons tied at 66, very reminiscent of a close game last Friday. Shaq in the lane. Goaltending called on Ben Wallace.
Was smart. You know, you learn how to play with with foul trouble, and he's learning how to play, or he has already learned.
In their season unraveling in this series, Detroit ends it on a high note, and they just add exclamation point after exclamation.
Batted out of there by Wallace. It goes out of bounds.
To the last shot, but he's being defended by Gary Payton, who just looked up at the clock. Nice pass from Ben Wallace, who thunders one down. Beautiful play by Billups.
Come around as well over the last couple of ball games. McGrady inside. Wallace the hammer with the right hand. 15 years.